guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gladwell Kozak. If you're new here, please do feel welcome. If you're one of my returning viewers, thank you very much for stopping by. On today's video, I am just going to show you my Bosch washer dryer, which I bought way back in April, and I showed you once, and then I haven't actually come back to do the review and to just show you the extra features that I have actually discovered while I have been using it. I can tell you this is a machine that if you're thinking of a good quality washer dryer, it's something that you might change your mind and think or look into buying it. But I'm not going to tell you too much. Let me just show you what the features are and my personal likes and quirks. So guys, this is a machine. It is a Bosch Series 6, as you can see there. On this side, this is all touch, and the rest, obviously, everything is operated on this knob. So I'm gonna put on the light there so you can see, and then I'll put it on, and that's how it lights up. So I will show you the features. First of all, I can't show you inside the machine because at the end of the day, I have loaded the machine. But one thing I can show you is there is a light feature in the machine. So when you're loading, at least it lights up and you can be able to actually put in. And when you start the machine, it usually lights up for a bit. So it's a washer dryer. So it has the washing features and it also has the drying features. So the washing features are on your right side and the drying features are on the left side. Inside here you have your inside. This is the soap powder compartment or liquid. For here you have this closing bit, which is when you have the liquid detergent, so you usually need to lock it up. So you lock it up like this, but because at the moment I have loaded the machine and I will be showing you how to start the machine. So that's why I have loaded it and I have put in powder liquid, and then I've also detergent, and I've also added liquid for the softener. On the last bit is for pre-wash. I usually never need to ever do any clothes on pre-wash because it means the clothes must be very dirty, and I usually don't have so many clothes which are that dirty, so I usually don't use that compartment. But I can imagine people who have young children, especially they go out playing football, all sorts of kind of games outside in the mud, that is a good compartment to do your pre-wash. So I'm gonna close that. So the one thing that you need to know here is you have a selection of the washing options. So you have your cottons, which is at the beginning, and this machine, I will say it is 10 kilo wash and 10 and a half kilo wash and 6 kilo dry. So when you wash your clothes, obviously when you're drying, you need to have just a little bit of over half of the washing laundry. But I will also show you my quirks about how I do my drying rather than just following whatever the manual tells you. So on here you have the cottons, and then you have the eco, which is washing temperature is between 40 and 60 degrees, and then you have the easy wash, which is comes in the time for the cottons is 3 hours and 50 minutes for 10 kilos, and for the eco is almost 4 hours for eco, meaning it's not very high temperature for washing, which is pretty much what is highly recommended. And for the easy wash is when you're washing things which are not very dirty, like whatever is inside there, even though it is white, they are not very dirty. So I will prefer going for 2 1.5 hours wash at 40 degrees, meaning it is also actually an eco, and actually you will be spending less time washing, meaning you're using less energy. And then here you have a mixed load. I tend to use these two more often than this top washers there. So for mixed loads, I usually with the dark clothes, especially school work clothes, is what I use for the mixed load, and it's just an hour, which is absolutely brilliant. So there is also the hygiene clean, meaning you need once in a while to run your washer dryer to make sure that you are cleaning it up, to remove all the debris and all the extra things, especially because it's a washer dryer. With the drying, you pick up a lot of bits which you need to do the maintenance of the machine. And then you have this one, which is the super quick. I can tell you this is one of my best features, and it's something that I've discovered. It works well for me. My son goes to school, he has a school blazer, and it is a machine wash and also a dry wash, dry cleaner wash. So I usually prefer, for those 15 minutes, I can actually wash that blazer, meaning it just takes 15 minutes to wash, and I only wash it as the only one item. So it means for 15 minutes, it can do the work rather than taking it to the dry cleaners, and it does a good job. And you can see with a spin is 800, which is not a high spin at 1400, and the washing is very low at 30 degrees. And then obviously you have the last bit, which is a super wash and dry at 60 minutes, and no, this one, a wash. So this is a wash and dry, which is a very quick one for 1 hour to wash is, and then dry for 22 minutes. And then you have the rinse, which is the last bit there, which is for simple things that you need to just quickly run. For the drying bit, you have this drying bit, which is intensive dry, which for 6 kilos, which is the maximum you can dry, it is 2 hours, and then is the full capacity of the machine. And then you have obviously the gentle dry, which is for the delicate materials which you do not want to seriously spin and put a lot of heat all at once. You just want to gently dry it, and that takes 1 hour 30 minutes. And then you have the iron assist. I've jumped from my time for a reason, because I'll come back to it. So for iron assist is obviously self-explanatory, is the clothes that you want to dry, but they're not completely dry. They need to be a little bit damp, and then you can be able to iron them straight away. And then you have obviously your delicates, silk, things which you know they don't need, and that one takes about 52 minutes. And then you have your delicates. Obviously you also need about 40 minutes literally, and then those is for the wool. And then you have obviously the last bit, which is spin and drain, which is self-explanatory. Right, let's go back now to my time dry. This is the best feature out of this machine, and also another thing which I will explain to you later. So with the my dry, you have my time dry. This is the bits that you have to choose the time that you want, how much time you want your drying to be, which for me, you're not blind drying things. Especially the reason why I like this is because I choose to dry the clothes that I want to dry together. So for example, I choose delicate things to dry together, and then I put them. Heavy things, I put them all together, because if you dry a light stuff and a heavy stuff, they don't have the same time to dry. One will dry faster, the other one will be still a little bit damp, and then if you continue drying the one which is already dry, it just becomes creased and will be harder to iron. So that is the reason why actually I love this, because I can separate and I can choose the things that they will take a little bit shorter time to dry, and the ones which takes a longer time to dry. So on here you have, with the my choice of drying, you have the timer here. So this is 20 minutes. What you do, you just press to increase the time. So you put there, you want to, whatever you've chosen to dry for 30 minutes or 40 or 50 or an hour, depending on the things that you have in there. So this is a feature that I think if you're thinking of buying a machine like this, my old machine, I used to just have a lot of drying, and because there was no choice, you just dry it and it takes hours on end. So you didn't have that possibility of choosing and mixing how you want your things to dry. And I think that is the one best thing that you can do if you want to buy this machine. I bought it at £849, which was 4 months ago, around April of this year. So I don't think, if anything has changed, the price has changed that much. The other thing about this machine is, when you have started running the machine, let's say about maybe 20 minutes, you run and you see, oh, there is an item that you forgot to put in the washing. The good thing about this is you can stop the machine, open back the machine, throw whatever you had, and then continue. And I think that is one of also the other brilliant features about this. And I have discovered that it is so helpful, because so many times I was getting irritated starting the wash, and then I can't wash something else, and then I have to put that laundry for another day until I can get the pile up. So guys, if you're looking for a perfect machine, this is one that I would advise to buy. So what I will do, I will just start my easy mix wash, which I have already started, and there I go. So what you do is here, oh, there is also, remember, there is the features here for drying target, and then temperature, spin, which these are things that you can change. Even though it's set up, you can change to check if you want it to spin at 1,400 or 1,200, 1,000, depending on the material or items you have in there. So it's a choice. And then you have anti-strain, and then the pre-wash, remember that I showed you in there, and then you have the reduced ironing time, and then obviously this is what I was showing you about the drying time and the choices that you can make, and then the perfect speed, whatever you want. So it is a machine that has features, and you can be able to choose quite a bit from them. So what I will do is I will start my machine straight away, and you can see it will light up when it locks. So for those people who have children, it has a locking mechanism. So I don't usually lock because I don't have small children. I'm not afraid that somebody will come in and open accidentally, but it does have a machine lock, which you can be able to read on the instruction manual. So I will let it finish washing, and then I can show you how I do my choice drying in a moment. So the washing is done. It actually signals that it's the end, and it keeps on beeping for as long as you won't be able to open it. So I can open now, and what I am going to do is I am just going to remove the clothes. And as I told you, because I usually choose my own drying time, I will be sorting out the lighter clothes from the ones that need a longer time to dry that way. So things like the towels, I will dry them a little bit later, but anything which is lighter I will put to dry as the first load. So this is my trick really, and it is something I think you would also like. So sorting out, like this one is a light stuff, those are light things. This is something light, so this one I will dry in the first lot, this one I will dry in the second lot. In the first lot, this one I will dry in the first lot. These ones, because they are just shirts, they usually dry quicker. That is just a t-shirt. This is another t-shirt. So this is what I was talking about, sorting the lighter clothes first. So this one is a light one as well. That one is a light one. So what I am left with here is some heavy sweatshirts, some jeans, some towels. So when these ones, like this one is a light one as well, I will put in the first load. So these ones I will put them in the next dryer. So when I'll put the timer, I will put, like these ones I can put for an hour, 20 minutes, but this one I will just put them for an hour and they will dry perfectly. So that is how I usually do my time drying. So what I will do now, I will just add the timer and I will just put it for an hour and then I start, and that's how I do my drying. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to give me a thumbs up, a like, and even consider subscribing so that I could be showing you videos like this, and also anything that is things that we use at home. My choice for Bosch is because I have a dishwasher, I have a fridge, and I know it's a good brand. So I would really highly recommend that if you're looking for a good washer dryer, Series 6 of the Bosch, it is good value for money, and it's actually, as I said, it has those wonderful features and you can be able to play around and make it work for you. So I will see you next time. Thank you for stopping by.